So now we can properly start the show.
Soul Brother.
My wordplay, you can feel it in your arteries. Braveheart is older when it's in the heart of me. Describe me as cook, crack, dope, and gnarly. A harlot get to speak in regards to me. My nationality is real MC. Bloodline like Eric B. I rock him. I move crowds on the national level. Drop the bass and turn it to treble. This rap rebel. Without a balls, I do this, y'all. Mic check with it, yes, y'all. You don't stop. Hip hop is where I live at. Drive through on the 1-2. Hand skills on the beam while turning the turntable. Do the wop on the mic while rocking the fat cable. Turn my hat to the back, see the sign says Kango. My angle, I don't have one though. I do this for the love of the music. I know you loving my music. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Okay, thanks for coming right back. Shout out to Soul Brother for making a dope track. Gave a call Mac off to put your touch on that. Now you get the real, so all I state is the fact. I flame moon when I step in the booth, I get ill. Go with the flow so I don't know how to chill. I fiend for a microphone fiend. The music is my drug, crowd calling my name. So I do my thing. Standing in my B-boy stairs, my chain hangs. People with my name in their mouth, they spit flames. Control the other's microphone thing, play no games. You need a lesson, I'ma learn you right. Protective of my flow like a virgin, I'm tight. My angle, I don't have one though. I do this for the love of the music. I know you love my music. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Yes, sir, I done did that third. Been around in the game while you geeks are square. To the root, I'ma fix what the problem is. Loud talk, but I don't hear what the volume is. I mean, I close the book on you rappers, you first bore me. I close the book on your lies, no more stories. I bring the biz, cause my flow transitional. You start out with your flow transmission goes. I'm in the driver's seat, believe me, I'ma bring the heat. Running to bring me back like your headline when it receives. When I'm embracing the pen, it's priceless. When you embracing the pen, the priceless. When I flow, I got the glow like Bruce Lee, boy. Philly style, B-boy, number one, me, boy. My angle, I don't have one though. I do this for the love of the music. I know you loving my music. Don't sweat the technique. 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 Yo, shout out to Eric B and Rakim for being the inspiration.
It's time to get up and get ready. Yeah. For the hottest morning show in the ATL. It's the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show. Live with Georgia First Black Governor. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the most interactive radio show live. We bringing the hottest news, the illest independent artists, and a whole lot of love, baby. Okay. Get up, roll up, sit back, and ride to the WakeBake Coffee Morning Show with your host, Georgia's First Black Governor. Okay. We live for real this time. We live for real. Mama Quita made me start over. We live for real.
I did, because he didn't pay attention. He wasn't paying attention.
Mama Quita made me start over. Good morning, Miss Margot. Big Juice, where you at? I see y'all. Good morning, Stevie, Steve, Miss White, Mr. Shaheed. Yes, welcome back, Miss Margot. Welcome back, everybody. I had to start over. I didn't get none of Mama Quita text messages. I didn't see them. I was at work. I was talking to my director, so I had to get some things done. So I apologize, Mama Quita. I apologize. I apologize.
He was ignoring me, y'all.
And leaving you alone. Alone. Got Mr. Poetic in the building. Was good. Thursday, I'm gonna have new music from Mr. Poetic and from the young gentleman that y'all saw in the live JB Versatile. So this Thursday, we're gonna have some new music added to the playlist because I haven't had time to download it. So I got time today and to get it all set up and add it to the system and reformat it and all that other good stuff. Good morning, Miss Teresa. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Sorry I had to restart the show. Like I said, I didn't even know. I wasn't expecting Mama Quita to be on today. So now I can't be as ratchet as I want to be. God knew what he was doing. I was here Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. Well,
Is that Stevie? Oh.
You already know who that is. You already know. Stevie Steve said, where were you? He was here. Big Juice said, Mama Quita got that wig done. Well, he said hair. You already know. Stevie Steve said, wait a minute. Now, I was here Thursday. What happened? I don't know, Stevie Steve. I was here too. I was waiting to see Mama Quita go live too. And I couldn't get it either. Okay? So, I understand how you feel. Because I told y'all I wasn't coming on. Mama Quita said she'd see what she can do. Now, by law, saying the words, I see what I can do, does not bind you in anything. Ask Judge Judy. My dad used to tell me that all the time. He said, son, let me tell you how you get out of stuff. Always say, I see what I can do. It doesn't bind you to anything by law. And what was crazy was I saw a Judge Judy episode, and the lady said, well, he said he'll see what he can do. Judge Judy said, well, then he didn't bind himself to nothing. So I don't... Case dismissed.
I cannot be mad. Thank you for that way out. Thank you.
Yeah. So, but I was here though, Stevie Steve. I
As you tell.
I was like, well, how you know I wasn't here?
Why me tell? Cause if you was there, you would have. You told me the day before. You was like, I hope you ready. When we was talking, you was like, cause you said we was gonna be on, and I'm waking you up at. I think he said like 8:30, 9, and I was like, don't call me that early. Don't bother me because that's too early. Remember, that's what you said. So I know lies you tell.
Boy, y'all hear this foolishness. I hope
I
y'all.
bet you did. If I got to get in trouble, you getting in trouble too.
I hope y'all not paying attention to this foolishness.
Lies you tell.
Big Juice said, ask Jerry Springer. Poetic said, law number 1, never agree to anything at any time. Listen, I learned that from a lawyer. Rule number 1, you never sign anything and you never agree to anything. You never bind yourself to anything. Right. So, listen, I ain't have nothing to do with it. And I wasn't going to make y'all no promises I was coming in here on no Thursday on Thanksgiving anyway. I was too busy getting my stomach prepared to eat.
So y'all see how he just lied, right? Y'all see how he just lied and tried to cover it.
And Mr. Shaheed giving everybody the full, Poetic is giving everybody the things to say. I will do the best I would try to do the best I can. I'll make my best effort. I'll see what I can do. But you're not agreeing. Yes or no? I'm just gonna tell you no. Ain't no use of me even sitting here lying to you. Ain't no use of me sitting here trying to play games with you. I'm not coming. Period. Or as they say now in 2019, period. So
Not. I cannot.
so welcome to the WakeBake Coffee Morning Show, man. It is Ratchet but Righteous Tuesdays. I'm going to jump right on in to my inspirational rant. And my inspirational rant this morning is 34%. Nah, somebody lying. 34%. First off, let me tilt my hat off to Amazing Lucas. I saw this story on Amazing Lucas yesterday. Good morning, Low Daddy. I saw this story on Amazing Lucas yesterday, but Poetic said, but you know that ain't good enough for some people. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Big up to the Amazing Lucas. If you're not following Amazing Lucas, you should. He's on YouTube, the Amazing Lucas. Oh man. So apparently a poll came out yesterday or a couple of days ago saying that 34% of African Americans support Trump. That I can't buy that. I can't buy that. Everybody say that Trump had more black votes than Romney. Romney had 6%, Trump had 8%. That's not a big difference to me. It's almost like they could have had the same. They broke even at 7%. Okay? Now the study shows, or the report came out, a poll came out, saying that 34% of black people support Donald Trump. Listen, I can't buy that. I give you 10. Maybe 13. Okay? Because apparently y'all ain't been on my timeline. And I wish I could tag y'all in some of the comments that people say about me. I've been called a dumpster. I've been called stupid. I've been called ignorant. I've been called a corporate greedy listen, I've been called everything but my name. I've been called, if he paying for votes, then I need my check. What's good, Low Daddy? I need a check because I voted for him. And I'm going to vote for him again in 2020. But what I can tell you is 34% of African Americans is not supporting Donald Trump. That is a lie. Now, if they'd have said 13%, I probably would have been like, that's about right. You know, I could see a 5% increase in the last couple of years, you know, with the releasing black men from prison, you know, helping black mothers get off of welfare and sustain unemployment. You know, I can see that, you know, investing more money in the black historical college than any other president, taking in black historical colleges from up under the Department of Education so they can compete with Ivy League schools. You know, that, you know, all the things that he's done, put $5 billion to the side to celebrate Juneteenth that no black person wanted a part of. I wish I had a 501c3 because I would have took the whole $5 billion. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. I'm going to promote black people exactly how you said in this bill you wanted it done. You wanted black people highlighted of all the great things we have done in America. I will take all $5 billion since nobody else wanted it. He put prayer back into the black schools. He put the Bible back into the black schools. Everything that grandma and mama and everybody else wanted. Well, I mean, he did it for all the schools, but let me just help the slow Negroes out for a minute. You know, and thanks to my great governor, who I voted for, Governor Kemp, he adopted the push, and now we have prayer back in Georgia schools, and now they're putting the Bible back in Georgia schools. So I'm kind of grateful for that. Broke nigga rule is always take any money all the time and take all opportunities for money. I give you that. They do. But I didn't take no money from Trump. But that $5 billion that he put up to celebrate Juneteenth, the 400 years we have, because they've been talking about we've been here for 400 years for the last 100 years. But June 19th, 2019, honestly marked the 400 years we've been here. He put $5 billion to the side for that, to uplift and celebrate the black heritage. But stupid black people said that they didn't want the money. Y'all got to be retarded. Okay? The HBCUs didn't want the money, and now they still struggling. Yeah, something wrong. What happened that I could get in on the live chat? Oh, Mama Quita hit me at the last minute to tell me she was coming on, and well, no, let me be honest, Miss Margot, I didn't get her text message.
Hey, Miss Margot, right?
Was coming in, so I started the live, and then I saw her text message, so I had to log out and then log back in. Right. So
throw me under the bus and just put everything.
So. But this live 34% African Americans supporting Donald Trump. As a open Trump supporter, I don't buy that one. Maybe 15, maybe 10. We might still be at the 8 that came out in 2016. But however the case is,
it ain't 34.
It ain't 34. I can tell you that. It's not 34%. Let me be the first one. And if you don't believe me, listen, you can go to my timeline right now and just stroll through. Matter of fact, go on the last few posts I have made and see the feedback and rhetoric. Oh, and by the way, since we here, a couple of things. To Miss Jackson, to Miss Tyra Jackson, yes, I'm calling your name. To Miss Tyra Jackson, you said you did the research and you found out that your people came on the boat. Oh, okay. Guess what? I did the research too. My mother's mother is full-blooded Cherokee Indian. And when I say full blood, I mean they ain't a drop of nobody else's blood in her but Native American. So as someone who comes from a Native American heritage, I have all right to say, if you don't like America, you can leave.
Really?
Oh, I was hoping you wasn't coming on because I was going to address all my haters this morning for my inspirational rant and for the Ratchet part of the show today. So to all the people that hate the fact that I like Trump, let me say something to all my haters. Let me say something to you. Jesus loves you. That's all I got on it. Jesus loves you. So, Pharrell Williams, he's a Trump supporter. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Poetic tag somebody in the group and said, Phil Williams, he's a Trump supporter. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Listen, they not going to tell you, because I follow the laws. I get an email every morning of every law that's going to be on the floor. Now, good morning, Leslie. Every law that's going to be on the floor in the House of Representatives and every law that's going to be on the floor in the Senate for the day. I read these laws. I follow these laws. And a lot of the laws that Trump had to pass, he did through an executive order, which means that your Democrat Party didn't want to give you $5 billion to support the 400 years you've been in America. Your Democrat Party didn't want to give up those 25 plus billion he gave to the HBCU. The Democrat Party did not want to take y'all from up under the State Department of Education because that's how they control the colleges. But he did. So our black colleges can compete with white colleges the same way they can raise money. Now so can we. No red tape, no interference, no regulations. Let's get to it. So now, they didn't want to support the crime bill. So now he's just releasing black people at large numbers. He got 30 plus companies that are hiring black people out of prison. So when a black man tell you now I'm a felon and can't get a job, tell him, yes, you can. That's all I got to say. But 34% of African Americans supporting Donald Trump, I can't buy that. Just when I put my hat on, people go crazy. So I know that can't be true. That's too close to 50.
Margot said, send her that email.
Send what email? I keep telling y'all where to go find it. You can go find it yourself. I ain't sending nobody nothing. Congress.gov. That's where you can go get it. I go house.gov. That's where you can go. hh.gov. Go. That's where you can go. Every and anything that you need to know, all the laws that you want to know is right there. The House and the Senate. I've been telling y'all where to go and read for the last 2 years. And that's no disrespect to Miss Margot, because I love Miss Margot. And Miss Margot know I'll sneak her the email later. So, now, Congress.gov. Go read it for yourself. Go pull them up. And go see how they tricking y'all. Just like I told y'all about Bernie Sanders and his health care. They want to take y'all off the street. Right. And did you know that in Bernie Sanders' health care bill is to kill the entire insurance industry? But people want that because people think billionaires are getting over. Just like everybody's mad at Amazon right now. Because Amazon, they said Amazon made like what? $1 trillion in 2018, but they didn't pay no taxes, whatever. Listen, Amazon made close to $1 trillion, but it took them almost 923 million to run their operation. So let's break this down like this. Let's say Miss Margot is selling pies. Can I use you as an example, Miss Margot? Thank you. So let's say Miss Margot sell pies. Okay? Miss Margot pies cost $5, but it costs $4.25 for her to make a pie. So how much profit is she making per pie? 75 cents. So now let's say Miss Margot got some people on her staff. So how much money is Miss Margot actually making if she's taking the rest of that 75 cents paying her staff? So what profit has she made? Come on.
And you got to include overhead and insurance.
Right. Miss Margot said not a dang thing. Right. So I need for y'all to understand how business works. So while broke folks out here complaining about corporations making money, I need for y'all to go research and find out how much did it cost for them to run their business for that year. Because you got people out here running around with Bernie Sanders. Stevie Steve said, Miss Margot, you in the wrong damn business. Because have y'all seen these Bernie Sanders town halls with people who used to work for Walmart, McDonald's? Matter of fact, these people still work for McDonald's, Walmart. So there was a lady who worked for Walmart. She'd been working for Walmart for over 18 years. Walmart has offered her 6 times a managerial position on salary of over $100,000. She said she didn't want that. Now she's crying and complaining because she's been at Walmart for 18 years and she says she's making slave wages. This woman makes $18.75 an hour. Okay. The woman at McDonald's said the same thing, but she's making $16.25 and she refused managerial positions from corporate, not from a franchise, but from corporate. McDonald's said that they would send her back to college for free because of her time and experience at McDonald's. But she's going around with Bernie Sanders saying that these corporations are evil and they pay slave wages. But you make 16 and some change. I'm confused. Maybe I should put something in my Folgers, but I can't, because the best part of waking up is giving God all thanks and putting some Folgers in your cup. Ms. Margot said they better learn how to budget. Learn how to budget. You making $18.25. You look like you, when they did the slow cap of your house, you in a trailer park area. You choose to live in a poor area. You choose not to better yourself, but that's Walmart's fault. Listen,
wow.
Y'all better stop letting these folks trick y'all off the street.
Wow.
And to whoever came up with this fake poll, 34% of African Americans supporting Donald Trump, please take that down, because that can't be true. Because people come on here and call me stupid every day for supporting Donald Trump. They gonna fire her. No, they did. They haven't fired her. They let her keep her job. She still works. These women Bernie Sanders went and found women who live in poor conditions who make $18 to $19 an hour. The cheapest pay was McDonald's at $16.25. This woman ain't even got a high school diploma. But she's
she making
$16.25. She barely got a high school education. She live out in the middle of the trailer park, but she crying about Walmart. McDonald's. Miss Margot said they'll be out. Steve said, can someone change the battery in the smoke alarm? No, I'm getting text messages. The cheapest pay. Bernie Sanders went around and found 4 white women and 1 black woman. The cheapest person on that stage is making $16.25. The most expensive pay on that stage, I think, was $22 and some change. But they're saying that they paying poor wages. They can't live off $22. They can't live off $16, $18. And they saying that Walmart is paying their employees poor wages. Wait a minute. Let me explain something to you. The only people I know that make minimum wage, $7.25, are high school students that's going into the workforce. If you over 30 and you still making $7.25, that's your fault. Go back to school, get you an education, do whatever you got to do. Miss Margot said, always take a jigaboo. I'm not buying the stupidity. I can't buy this. Listen, I can't make this up. If you think I'm lying, it's on YouTube. These folks running around here talking about they can't live off what Walmart and what McDonald's is paying them. You can't live off $18?
Hello.
I can show you how to live. And you live in a makeshift trailer park. I'm confused. You should own 3-4 trailers. You should be renting them out. You should have a secondary income ready for retirement. Right. Poetic said this is crazy. But this is the narrative that they're pushing. And I had somebody tell me that because I want to start a business, I am now part of the corporate greed. But I don't think you understand what it takes to run a business. Stevie Steve can tell you. So let me ask this question. Should the government have the right to tell Stevie Steve how much to charge for his t-shirts?
Nope.
But this is what they want. Should the government come in and say, well, Stevie Steve, I know it costs you $6 a shirt. It's going to cost you another $6 to print. So that's $12 it's going to cost you. Plus you're going to pay an extra $5 in shipping. So you need to charge $17 for your t-shirts. The most you can make off your t-shirt is probably 50 cents. Which we going to take 48% of that because we going to tax the hell out you. Is that how do you run a business like that? Poetic said I own 2 businesses. What that make me? A greedy person. According to the people on my timeline, Mr. Poetic, that makes you a greedy person. That makes you got 2 businesses or you double greedy. And you out here performing, making money, and you out here selling records on the side, t-shirts and hats and merchandise. Oh, you quadruple greedy. I wish these people would show their face because I definitely invited them into the show this morning. Show your face, Tim Taylor. Come on YouTube or Facebook. Because I've been called ignorant, stupid, a dump, a fool. I've been called a race hater, a black traitor. Oh, I've been ran through the mud for the last 4 days. And I was told last weekend not to say nothing because it was family time. See, my wife saved you this weekend. But Mama Quita can't save you today. And my wife, she's watching. Ooh, and she just sent me a text message and told me to be nice. I love you, babe. I know you watching. Thank you for the text message. But guess what? I'm calling out names today because I need people to just unfriend their damn self. Right. You been called worse than that? Oh, I've been dragged through the mud for the last 3-4 days. I came to call out names during my Ratchet but Righteous today. I probably ain't gonna even play no music. But Poetic, you are a quadruple greedy person. You and Stevie Steve, y'all greedy. Y'all just want to start businesses and make money. What it do, Low Daddy? Miss Margot said hi, babe. And stop texting me, because I'm on the road right now. And no, I'm not going to stop. I love you, but no.
She telling you to behave yourself.
You gonna tell Mama? Did she just text me talking about she gonna tell Mama
I
Quita?
just said.
I don't
I
give
just
a damn
said
about you telling Mama Quita. Mama Quita live with me.
I just said it.
I don't
just
care.
said it.
I don't
Just
care.
let it out.
Let me look in this camera. I don't care about you texting Mama Quita. Mama Quita can't whoop me, huh? She wouldn't even be on the show today if I didn't go back and answer the telephone. Stop playing. You'll talk to me later. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Babe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where Los at? I apologize.
Y'all see the abuse? This is the abuse I have to deal with.
Miss Margot said, hold on, Miss Margot. Whose side you on right now, Miss Margot?
Miss Margot says she coming to see about you. What? Yes, Miss Margot. Yes. See?
Look, Mr. Poetic said, and I'm partnered with 3 others. So that make you a 7-time greedy person. Do I need some milk? Nope, I got some good coffee. Look, Low Daddy too. It ain't just me. Low Daddy too. Low Daddy, you can only sell 1 car a month. You can't be out here selling 5 to 8 cars a month like you do. You can only sell 1 because you'll be considered greedy. You being greedy. Stevie Steve, you can only drive 1 time a day and make 1 shirt. Just 1. That's it. That's all you get. You can't be all over the place. Now, I'm waiting on, I hope I tagged him. I want you to come in. I want you to watch this. Listen, don't hate me because I have better dreams and ambitions. Stevie Steve said, bull, you know the rest. They call us greedy, Stevie. They calling us greedy, Low Daddy. Oh, and they don't like the fact that Trump done took away some regulations so we can still make more money. They want us regulated. They want you to sell 1 car a day. Stevie Steve, you can only drive 1 time with 1 shirt. And they want everybody on universal health care so they can tax the hell out you. Kiss. Okay. I got your back for name calling.
Survival of the fittest. Exactly, Miss Margot.
That's why I said, if you don't like America, leave. And those that want to stay, let us stay. But I tell you what, leave the passport too. And I want to see what country is going to take you. And I can promise you this. They know y'all Negroes are good at being slaves and singing and dancing and shucking and jiving. And if you ain't never been out this country, take a trip and see how great you got it here in the good old U.S. of A. And then you will understand why everybody is killing themselves to get here. Yes, Miss Margot is on Miss Margot is on YouTube. So for everybody, D, anybody, Tim, everybody, anybody, my cousin, anybody who got a problem. Oh, then I was told that I come on Facebook and post lies, and then when it's time to sit down and have a debate, I can't take the facts and I get up and I run. My nigga, let me tell you something. I ain't never ran from a nigga and I ain't never will run. Yes. So if you ever feel that you got the balls to debate me, I will let you come on this show. Because the difference between me and you, my nigga, you talking your emotions and your feelings. I bring truth to the table. And anything that I say, I can back up in the Bible and in Congress. You can't back up toilet paper. the hell going on here? So if you're trying to get at Gov and you really want some of this, let me help you out. Come see me. Pull up. Come get a chair next to me. Say you want to come on live. Because I ain't never ran from no man. None. Ever. Never. And I never will. So if you feel that I ran from you, that's why I laughed at you. Because what you see in me is everything that you wish you could be. You wish you had the talent. You wish that you had the ambition to go out here and sweat and tear and start your own. But you can't. That's the reason you will always be an employee. And just for another fact, this is why I don't talk to employees. Because y'all can't do nothing. This is the only reason why I surround myself with bosses. People who got their own. Mama Quita, Miss Margot, Stevie Steve, Poetic, Low Daddy. This is why I run with who I run with. Miss Teresa. This is why I run with who I run with. I only run with bosses. So go take your employee government giving break and get off D.
We'll be back with more of the WakeBake Coffee Morning Show live with Georgia's first black governor.
Yo, Vegas. You know they say there's no more good men out here, right? I guess we're not that easily impressed.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, a man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
So can you be the first lady, stand next to the governor? God's the foundation. That solid love, looking for a nigga. I put away niggerish ways, long with childish things. I'm a grown man. Can you sit at dinners that are correspondence? Know how to place your toes in sands and beaches foreign. Say understand, my blessings come in the abundance. Know I attain favor. If it's you I find. I love how you teach through your speech. You walk like a virtuous woman. So baby, can you preach? Does wisdom grace your tongue? Can you stand next to a king? Say nah, I ain't chasing riches. It's wealth I'm leaving, a heritage for our children. Starting it off with wisdom and all of your getting understanding. Get this, the realest thing I could ever tell you is lean to God's understanding, not your girlfriend's whispering.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, a man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
Say, are you in church to find man or to find God? What are you bringing to the table besides that pretty face? What's between your thighs? Your pause has his answers, it contradicts your eyes. Cover girl lies. Are you equally yoked with those you associate? With your girlfriend's drama be defecation we never ate? Say, do you have children? Do you love being a mother? What's the relationship like between you and the father? What's the bond with your parents? Where you see yourself in 5 years? Are you sheltered, driving, working? Are you moving up in corporate? What's your views on celibacy? Marriage, family, honesty, loyalty, have a sense of humor. Can you answer these? What's your skills in the kitchen that I'm missing? So delicious, make you that woman I'm willing to submit to. Will you submit to me? Would you pray with me? Wait, do you even know what love means?
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, a man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
I guess you rule, that makes me Boaz. know what love is. They say love is patient. We don't have to rush this. We can take our time, work at it. God say love is kind, it don't envy, boast to be proud. From Mars they can see how this purity gets down. Cause love ain't dishonest and love ain't self-seeking. Are you easily angered? Love, where's your meekness? Are you constantly speaking records of his wrong? Haven't healed from daddy's past, that's why you delighting in evil. Say will you rejoice in the truth, especially if I speak it in you. No, I protect you, cause God say that's what love do. Love protects, that means I profess, provide, always trust, and always keep hope alive. I preserve this love for you, cause love never fails. I love you, baby, sincerely, blessed.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through emotion, hit God up. See, a man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused. Oh.
Y'all know what time it is. Mama Quita.
Love series.
Y'all know what time it is. Mama Quita. Love series. Mama Quita. Y'all know what time it is.
We back. Y'all know what time it is. Somebody playing with my emotions. Good morning. Welcome back to the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show. We here on Ratchet but Righteous Tuesdays, and we at the top of the hour. First off, let me first say to the Epoch Times, I thank them for that article. I was reading it in the paper this morning. If you haven't subscribed to the Epoch Times, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all see them doing the commercials on Facebook. Not Facebook, but when you be on YouTube, pretty sure you see the little white guy with the glasses on, and he be talking about the paper, the Epoch Times. What I can say is this is the last real news source I've read in a long time in America. Is not biased. It tells both sides of the story. It allows you to make up your own mind. I will say that this probably has to be, besides the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show, this probably has to be one of the last truths of they do journalism right here. The Epoch Times get you. Thank you, sis. The Epoch Time. I'm gonna type them in the comments. I subscribe to the Epoch Times, and I'm gonna say that they has to be the last real news source in America. That I can't say. I'm gonna write the name as soon as they let me. They reboot my. Soon as they reboot me. Something went wrong. They won't let me type on the comment section. There we go. This is crazy. Mama Quita, could you type this for me?
Where you want me to type it?
In YouTube. They're not allowing me to type right now for some strange reason. The Epoch Times, EPOCH Times. Hey man, you know when you call people out, you know they chicken crap, and you know they go and they tell on you. You know, Miss Margot, I don't care about you telling on me. I'm gonna say what needs to be said at all costs, and I'm not gonna back down from the truth. Just because somebody feel like their feelings are hurt, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let me back in.
Oh, that's how you want me to put it with the Epic Times?
Yeah, I put it in. So big up to the Epic Times for doing this article. Not many people really go this deep into this conversation. I was reading this article about this young lady. Her name is Courtney. Litvak is Litvak. The actual article itself is in the description. So if you want to go read the article, you can. The link is in the description on Facebook and YouTube. This is the young lady and her mother right here. The article, the young lady is a sex traffic survivor, and her mother started this organization called Child Proof America. I'm pretty sure y'all see the hashtags in the description. This article here, the entire article is in the description box, so you can go read the article. Sex trafficking is something that is talked about, but hasn't really been gone into this deep by her being a survivor. What I did like about the article, and also big up to Ivanka Trump. She has a big movement right now to come back against sex trafficking. If you don't know who Ivanka is, that's Donald Trump's daughter. So big shouts out to Ivanka, Miss Trump, and their movements and in their work along with this young lady and her mother to prevent and to also highlight sex trafficking. In the article I was reading, the young lady, when they came at her, she was 17. One of the greatest things that I didn't ask anything from Bixby. One of the greatest things that I learned about this entire thing is what do you think about Sandra Bullock playing Harriet Tubman? I really don't care. It's not a problem with me. They're gonna let.
It is with me. I'm sorry.
They're gonna let whoever they want to play what they want to play. My thing is this. I was reading I saw an article yesterday on the cover of what's the Muslim paper? What's the Muslim paper? The Final Call, about Ice Cube calling on the Department of Justice because somebody did not want to sell him a franchise, or they didn't want to sell him some type of sports thing, or this, that, and the third. My thing is this. Why would I call on the Justice Department if I have enough? This was the problem I had with Bill Cosby and NBC. If I have enough money to buy NBC, I can start my own NBC. If I have enough money to buy a team, and you don't want me to purchase this team, I can start my own. I don't have to subject myself to anything, any red tape, any red lining in order for me to purchase something. I can build my own. I think the biggest problem I'm having is we are afraid to build our own. I don't have to buy NBC. If I got $2.8 billion to buy a network, why not build my own when they don't want to sell it to me? you can probably build your own for less than what they're asking. You can put out your own content. You still have to go through the red tape. The problem we have is we want what everybody else have instead of establishing and building our own. But anyway, back to the sex trafficking. So this young lady here, they came at her. Right, Tyler Perry did it. Right, Tyler Perry didn't wait for Hollywood. He built his own. He did his own thing, and now DreamWorks came to him and offered him a distribution deal to distribute his movies for X amount of years. The only problem I had was, which he did go back and do and renegotiate his contract to come out better on top, so DreamWorks didn't take a 50% cut. My biggest thing is Tyler Perry now is at the point where he doesn't need DreamWorks for distribution. That's all I'm saying. He doesn't need them anymore for distribution. But as a respected person, I can see him riding out that contract and then eventually distributing his own. So build your own. There's nothing wrong with getting help to catapult yourself as Tyler Perry did. Tyler Perry built his own, built the name, built the brand, came out, did what he had to do. And once he did what he had to do, he partnered with DreamWorks to get his movies pushed and distributed. It's not a problem with that. He went back in and renegotiated his contract so they wouldn't take no more. They wouldn't take more than 50%. But now Tyler Perry's at the point where now he can buy out DreamWorks and distribute his own movies. Now he can become a distributor himself. He doesn't really need to partner with anyone. He doesn't need BET. He doesn't need to do what he can actually spin off and start his own network if he wanted to. But because sometimes we feel we have to play by a certain set of rules, this is the reason we don't truly expand how we know we can expand. But I agree though, Miss Teresa, Tyler Perry did do it himself. Now I'm waiting on him to go ahead and make that push and become his own distributor and become a distributor. Or even if he does keep DreamWorks as their distributor, where he now has between 90 to 95%. I don't know what you're talking about. Who has a smoke detector? Is the smoke detector going off? Because it's definitely not in here.
Oh, that's me.
That's you. That's Mama Quita. So everybody looking at me like, God, you need to pull out your smoke. I don't have a smoke detector even when I'm at.
No, I was looking at this. I'm listening to you, and I just heard it beep. Yeah, Steve, you on point. All right, gotcha.
Right, because he started the BT Plus. But what I'm saying is he willing to go buy BT back from Viacom? Because BT is owned by Viacom. So even BT Plus is still owned by somebody else. He just has the right to use the name BET Plus. I want him to have Tyler Perry, period. No BT, no Viacom, no this, no that. Just Tyler Perry, period. Tyler Perry producing, directing, writing, and distributing everything. The Tyler Perry Network. I want Tyler Perry by himself. No outside partners unless they are somebody like Oprah, Bill, or somebody like that. That's cool. But I know Tyler Perry now has to be at the position where he don't have to partner with Viacom, this one and that one, where they're taking a great percentage of him. I would rather for him to be able to take a whole 100% and bring that whole 100% back in. And I'm only speaking from experience because as a distributor, I have a partner. My partner takes 33% of my distribution. So when I sell a record for 99 cents, I'm only getting 66 cents back. For every 99 cents that somebody spend, I'm only getting 66% of that. So when I'm on iTunes, I'm only getting 66% of that. Even off my website, I have a partner with Stripe for people to purchase. My partnership deal with Stripe, and in order for you to use your debit card to purchase from me off your website, I have to give them 33%. So now I'm trying to set it up to where I don't even have to do that. I even have to give Steve paid through PayPal. I still have to pay PayPal 33% of whatever I take in. So the question now becomes, how do we break away from those that's taking these big chunks so we can bring in the whole 100% and truly feed everybody that's around us? So I love and respect Tyler Perry, but I'm ready to see Tyler Perry buy all of these people out of taking chunks of his money. And then the people who probably feel they might be affected because he has left, he can bring them with him. So that's how I'm looking at it from that perspective. When we say black owned, we truly mean black owned. There's no partnerships, there's nothing. People think that Jay-Z owns Tidal. He just helps produce it. He has other white organizations, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with partnering. But please understand that nobody who says that they're black owned are 100% black owned, because they are being distributed by somebody else. They are being pushed by somebody else. So the same thing goes even with me. How can I be able to bring you in and still receive 100% profit? Because even though it's 66 cents, I'm giving up 33%. Plus, I have to take in consideration that it costs me over 45% to produce the record. And that's just one song. So when it's all said and done, I done gave this person 35%. I got to put 45% back up. So that's almost 80%. So I'm only really getting 20% of the benefit. So out of every dollar, I'm only getting 20 cents. As opposed to out of every dollar, I'm getting at least 90% or 95%. And this is how a lot of artists get raped later on down the road. Because now, once you pay this person, pay that person, you left with 20%. You got 20 cents. I got to pay this and that, the overhead. Now you left with a nickel. So now the artist is like, hold on, dude, this thing costs $1. How you only giving me 2 pennies? Well, they took a cut. They got to take a cut. And you got to pay this person, pay that person, pay this person, pay that person. And these 2 pennies is what you got left, Kiko. Keep up the good work. So, yeah. But to this young lady right here, it says sex trafficking surviving her mom fight modern day slavery. This is a very interesting article. If you're a parent of teenagers, the link to this article is in the description on Facebook and on YouTube. Please go read this article, because what I was told, what I've read is there's stages. There you gotta wait till your son get home. Good morning, Miss Allen. If you have children, from pre-K to high school, what this young lady says is they take people of all ages, all colors, all races, all backgrounds, poor, rich. They really target those who use drugs, alcohol abuse. They also target those who are in foster care. Going through the foster care system is a big target. This is how they find people to sex traffic. But what her and her mother done is they started this program called Child Proof America. Child Proof has 6 stages. And each stage shows you what they do to how they infiltrate to pull your child out. One of the things that blew my mind reading this article was the young lady was 17 when they met her. And what she said is it's not a one-man show. They are well-oiled and organized. It's a lot of them. They're not just one man riding around picking up kids all over the place. What it is they pay people to come to befriend you, and then they just pass you on down the line, and then you eventually get caught in there. One of the things that she said was they waited till she was 18. They met her at 17, but they waited till she was 18, and by the time she turned 18, they had already programmed her to go ahead and walk out and leave her parents' house. Because you are 18, now you can just up and you leave. So she said that they are very patient. They will watch you for years. They will watch you. They will be patient with you. Miss Allen said, I heard that cars sit in the back of these stores like Target and watch for young women and mothers busy with small children, and they take them and follow them home. They do. You do have those who do the snatch and grab. But from what the article says and from what statistics, and also not only her, they did a study at the University of Texas. They said in Texas alone, 79,000 children are being trafficked for sex. 79,000. This is just in Texas. 79,000. But what she was saying is the snatch and grab that Tamara's talking about, the snatch and grab is at a very low number compared to how they have it strategically planned out. She said the person that came to her met her in her church. They're in the church. They're in the school.
Move.
They're in your police departments. They're in what? Hey, she's trying to get on camera too. Don't be like that. Let her get her 5 minutes of glory. Right. She said the person that met her was in her church. They're in the church. They're everywhere. These people have infiltrated into places where you are comfortable of being around them. And they have these 6 stages that they spoke about, and the first stage is befriending you. It said the purpose is to establish trust. The trust and the bond is absolutely key. The first stage of grooming is really quite ordinary. Somebody comes into your life. It could be in your church. It could be somebody in your school. They always catch you in a safe environment so it is non-threatening and really approach you like a teenager would. Hey, I heard you're going through a tough time. I mean, we're going out this weekend. Would you like to go? Very vulnerable teens want to be accepted, and a normal invitation to hang out is very non-threatening. But be assured that it was definitely strategically and planned ahead before that very first conversation. It said, and they have things. Each stage come with something for parents. It said for parents, it's hard to recognize this step, but there are things that you can monitor. Look for new friends. Be inquisitive about their parents' background, living arrangements, etc. If they are a new friend, find out who they have been hanging out with before your child. Go through pictures in your child's phone. Look for new hangouts or hobbies. Changes that new friends introduce should raise questions and investigations. Now, this is what they recommend to the parents. I understand children want to be like, oh, this is my phone, da da da. You ain't got no phone. When I was growing up, wasn't no closed doors. Closed the door in my mama's house, she was kicking it down. off the
I'm taking it off the hinges.
she would take the door off the hinges. Nigga,
Take
you
it
ain't got
off
no
the
door. We need to go back to parenting. Paying attention to who your children are around. Because they are using other teens to come get your child. Ms. Margot said the enemy stays busy, wolf in sheep clothing. You're absolutely correct. So what is happening is they are using other children to lure in children. Or they're using people that are in comfortable positions. Like she said, you wouldn't think that somebody's snatching kids up in the church. Now, maybe if you're a Catholic and it's a priest, that might be a little different. But you're not really looking for people to snatch kids out of church.
If you think about it, this is normal behavior. This is the process for any prey, whether it's pedophiles, whether it's murderers. Usually they use trust as a door in. Right. So they come in, they befriend you, and they start to groom you. And that means they start, basically, as they're befriending you, they start dropping things into your head. They start telling you how to think, making you question what is the normal, so that you can eventually see things their way, right, and they get what they want.
And it's crazy that you use the word grooming, because that's what this is called. It's called the 6 stages of grooming. Stage 2 is intoxicate. It says stage 2 is the purpose to introduce friction at home and to create dependency. To make the child feel that they don't need the parent no more, that you can do it on your own. It said the purpose is to introduce friction at home and create dependency. The second stage is the introduction of drugs and alcohol to get a target dependent on those chemicals. So perhaps your child is already experimenting. Stage 2 of grooming is the easy access to those. Drugs and alcohol are absolutely very much a part of grooming. Now for the parents, it says many kids experiment during this time of their life. If you see or suspect any drug or alcohol use, deal with it early. Find out whether it was experimenting with good friends that they have had for a while, or whether it's the result of someone new on the scene. If it is someone new, be more concerned about a possible trafficking connection. Technology has a lot to do with it. It does, but reading this article, these people are very close to you more than just through technology.
But if you think about it, a lot of them can find you on Facebook. They can find you on Instagram. They can, and then once they find you,
then they come and get you. And Ms. Margot is right. They will use the technology, and once they use the technology, then they move in next door.
Exactly.
These people are very strategic. They step in with the technology, and once they find out, oh, my mama don't let me do this, and oh, this, and oh, this, ah, we got one.
Yep.
We're going to move in next door. Go be a friend. Hey, Miss Margot. Oh, you on Facebook? Oh, I'm on Facebook too. Then we talk and we have fun. And hey, I know you're going through a couple of things. You want to come hang out with us? It's to knock down your guard. It's to build your trust. Because that's what the girl said. That's what happened to her. They knocked down her. They knocked down her trust. They prepped her for grooming. But what they did was they waited until she was 18, so she can leave the house on her own. You see what I'm saying? So they are very patient, is what she said. Stage 3 is alienate. It says stage 3, the purpose is to drive a wedge between the teen and their family. Maybe you had a close relationship with the child, and all of a sudden you'll see your child withdraw. Well, that's normal. You're becoming a teenager. Well, you're becoming a teenager. You don't want to hang out with your parents and telling them everything, and that's true. Dad, I don't want to come hang out with you no more. Dad, you can just drop me off at the mall by yourself. Good morning, Mr. James. It said also, you don't want to hang out with the parents and tell them anything. So most parents would just think that is normal. But in reality, stage 3 is one of the most dangerous stages because that is the separation emotionally from the parents or the caregivers of the target, of the threat target. And when that happens, you've lost emotional control, and it's very difficult to get that back on track. So it says for parents, try not to fight about the source, new friends of the friction. Try to use firm reasoning and love as a basis for all discipline. Engaging in a fight or simply putting your foot down, for example, I am your father, mother, and you'll do as I say, works to the advantage of the recruiters who are trying to drive a wedge between you and the child. Well, I appreciate you for coming in, Mr. James. I thank you so much. But this here, stage 3, the alienate. This here, I do agree with that. If you do come at the child that way, especially if you have somebody on the outside planting other seeds, dropping other seeds in their head, putting them in other places, putting them, you see what I'm saying? And now you're like, oh, you want to come hang out with me? Well, you're coming with us today. I'm your dad. I'm your mama. You're going to come hang out with your family. It's your brother's birthday. You're going to put your foot down. Now, this makes it easy for the recruiter to come in and pull your child away from you. And like they said, it's purposely done. Because now, stage 1, I became your friend. Stage 2, I've intoxicated you. And stage 3, through the intoxication, I have now indoctrinated to where you can now begin to start to alienate yourself from the family. They said stage 4 is to isolate. They said the purpose is to separate the teen from the long-term friends who share their core values. This young lady said that everything that she believed in, she threw it out the window. Everything that she was raised on went out the window. Everything that she was built on went out the window. She said when she finally came back, it was by the grace of God. She said she ended up changing her playlist to gospel songs. She found a Bible while she was out prostituting. She kept it. She hid it. She found the Bible. She said she started reading back into the Word. She started praying more. And then once she started praying more, then God started working on her. And so she said what she started to do at that point, once God started working on her, she began to stop taking the drugs and the alcohol so she can have a clear frame of mind, so she could pay attention to what's being said. She could pay attention to what was going on. She said, but she relapsed once she went back home, and she caught a drug charge. And that's when she hit rock bottom, and she went to jail. And that's where she was able to get clean. But instead of her going to jail, they sent her to this, it's a refuge for women organization where it's almost like a AA and a Narcotics Anonymous. I'm trying to see the name of it. It's a nonprofit. It's called Refuge for Women. It's a nonprofit, faith-based organization. And that's where she really got back into the Word. She really was able to get back clean and things of that nature. So she said it wasn't hope that kept her alive. It was her faith that kept her alive. And I found that to be very, very profound. But it said the purpose is to separate the team from long-term friends who share core values. Say that you hang out with 5 or 6, 7 peers throughout your elementary years, and those kids more likely share the same value system as you. So it's important at this stage for the groomer to separate you from the kids who would hold you accountable. So the behavior that you're engaging in would be behaviors that your peer group would not endorse, support, or engage in themselves. So separating the target from their normal peers and surrounding them with people who are in the mix of a whole grooming process is very key in this stage. So what happens is they isolate you from people who are going to hold you accountable. That's crazy.
But that's the big thing that all of this is so familiar because this is what happens in domestic violence. This is what happens in molestation and what's the other word? What's the word for sex with kids? Pedophilia. This is all, it's all based on prey and catching the prey. Praying and catching the prey. Especially when you're dealing with people, it's important to get in the psyche of a person once you get into the psyche. And the funny thing is they're incest, incest, because a lot of molestations and pedophilia start with family members because they've already built a form of trust with the one being preyed upon. There's already some kind of relationship, and then it goes into those secret conversations where, you know, you can trust me, we don't have to tell nobody. It's the same thing in this situation where they're working their way into the trust of that person. And then, like you said, they cause the friction in the family. And then the next thing you know, it's the isolation. And the isolation comes because once I get you isolated, when that battle in the mind goes on, I can conquer your mind. It's the strategy of the enemy. It's all a spiritual battle, y'all. It's just the battle, the battle of the mind. Once I can get into your mind and it's the same with brainwashing. You know, as you're bringing up kids or you have someone isolated and it's just you and them, if you're the stronger of the two, you can talk to them and get them to believe whatever you say because you gained their trust. That's why I always teach my kids, I don't care what I say, your daddy say, your grandma say, your auntie say, I don't care who it is. If it's something you don't know, you go look it up. You don't just take somebody's word. Because when you can just take somebody's word, you'll believe anything.
Right.
It's a psyche. It's a battle of the mind. But this is nothing new. It's nothing new.
This is crazy. So it says for the parents during the isolation stage, once the traffickers take the victim through stage 4, your child is in real and immediate danger. Consider intervention, residential counseling, away from their friends. Think about moving the child away to live with a relative in another state or moving the whole family. It sounds drastic, but it's logical. I wish DMX would have got that role. Actually, it was his role. Then he got in trouble, and then they gave it to Van Newson. That's his name? No, Lynn Newson. The guy who played in Taken.
Taken? I don't even remember the movie. It's old.
Remember the movie Taken?
I remember it, but I don't remember who played in it.
His name was Neil Layson. Neil. Good morning, Miss Graham. But you remember the movie Taken? They took his daughter. He told him, "I'll come find you." You know, the government gave me a set of skills. That role was originally written for DMX. that was the move. That was supposed to have been his comeback movie to help rebuild his career. Kind of wish he would have played that role, because when it comes to us, sometimes we imitate art more than art imitating life. So maybe daddies would have went more crazy for their daughters, been more watchful. You see what I'm saying? I kind of wish that he would have went ahead and got the role and played the role, but he had to go sit down and do some time. So, but the same principles still apply. We have to be better mindful and watchful. And what's crazy about Taken was the dad understood what took place in the world. And that's why he asked the series of questions that he did. One of the things that I always have told my children's mother is stop trying to be their friend. I am not your friend. I love you. I am the only friend you have outside of Jesus Christ, but I am not your friend. I am your parent. So when I start asking a series of questions, I expect a series of answers. The reason I expect these series of answers is because I will pull up. It will not be pretty. The biggest problem we have right now in America, I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Jew, you're Asian, you're Puerto Rican, you're Mexican. I don't care where you're from, what your race, what your color is, how straight your hair is, how curly you is. Ooh, look like you got some Indian in your family. I don't care. The number one problem is parents want to be their children's friend. Oh, I want to give my child everything I remember I had this conversation with somebody, and they said, oh, man, I want to give my child everything I never had. I said, so what didn't you have? I said, was you homeless? No. Oh, so you had someone to live? Yeah. Okay, so you're giving them something that you have. Did you ever go hungry? No. Did you ever go naked? No. So what are you trying to give them that you didn't have? You went to school? Yeah. You got a good education because you got a good job. You went to college? Right. You making almost 6 figures? Right. So what you didn't have that you want to give your child? Mrs. James said, growing up as a kid, New Jersey, I witnessed how these people target not only the children, but, the parents. Many people in the ghettos are facing hard times. These people are watching them. You know how to play the game well, and they're good at it. I have witnessed many who ended up in the ghetto through financial struggles, but when the father ended up drinking for the drunks, eventually leads him into abandoning the family, which leaves the wife and children vulnerable to people who prey on them. I have seen many times how the pimps move in and how they play a support role for the abandoned mother, playing like a boyfriend, and the mother falls into his trap. It only takes a couple of weeks, at most several months, to get the mother hooked on drugs and for the pimps to be able to control her with the drugs. Once they have control her, they get her strung out, and then at that point, Mr. James, I'm pretty sure you probably still typing, but at that point, now they can move in on the kids. And Mr. James is not lying. That's typically how it goes. This is why most women only date drug dealers, pimps, players, because it's a financial gain. And then they get caught out here. They out here in the streets, and then their daughters is out here in the strip club too. And he said in time, she becomes so strung out, she no longer is even aware of her children. And then the pimps move in on the children. These children just disappear. They're taken by the pimps. People and the kids end up being pimped out as well to pedophiles. And that is absolutely true. This is why I say we had to start pushing back. Or in the words of Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, punch. We gotta punch back. We gotta punch back. I shouldn't call that man Sleepy Joe, but he do be looking sleep though. And big up to Trump for defending Joe against North Korea the other day. But Sleepy Joe, we gotta be like Sleepy Joe and punch back, right? If you're that weak to brainwash, do not have children.
But it's not really about being weak. A lot of people, we all have deficiencies somewhere. We all want love. We all want things. And then when you begin to trust someone, whether we like it or not, and that guard goes down, that trust is there. You believe that person wants the best for you. So it's not about actually being weak. It's a matter of, it's a lot of factors that fall into that.
And it's crazy that you say love, because that's what the young lady said in the article when she was being interviewed. She said that a lot of people that she met, and while she was being sex trafficking, a lot of the people that she met are looking for love. They want to be loved. They're looking to be accepted. They're looking for someone to say I love you, or say I accept you for who you are, to say that, yeah, I'll take you, I'll take care of you, I'll comfort you, I'll be your covering. You know, this is what a lot of people are looking for. And whether you're old, you're young, you're in between, you will understand. Ms. Margot said, but your gut don't lie. Sorry for the wrong word. It is true, Miss Margot, your gut doesn't lie to you. But the thing is, a lot of people don't have discernment. They don't have the right discernment to pay attention to their gut feeling. And even though they are given that gut feeling, a lot of people, Miss Margot, ignore their gut feeling. They ignore
because you want something so bad. You want love. You want attention. You want acceptance. And when you don't have that, and this is where what we always say, this is where the men got to take their places in their homes. Because you teach your daughters, you teach the women in your house how they're supposed to be treated.
Right. Ms. Margot said, I didn't have love and I didn't choose that. The only difference is, Ms. Margot, you're well in tune to your gut. That's what separates you from most people that I do know.
But not only that, Ms. Margot, you weren't placed in those situations. See, it's a difference when it really depends on what you're exposed to. Because you may not have had love, but you weren't exposed to a situation where you were placed in a predicament where you were able to be preyed on. So you weren't put in that situation where the trust in the mind, the overtaking of the mind was an issue for you. And then, okay, so she says, I didn't want to wind up like my cousins. And that, a lot of times that play a part, because when you see what other people go through, that deters you from making the same mistakes.
Right. Just like Mr. James said, a man will leave, the pimp come in. So you're the neighbor across the street, you're seeing this, and it's like, okay, this nigga left. The daddy left the house, but I ain't about to let Joe Blow in here because I see what his friend just did to little Shaniqua across the street, and now her children running up and down here, sold for dope, sold to pedophiles. You see what I'm saying? Now the child is 12 out here. They on the street corner being sold. They out here prostituting to pay off their mother's debt. And now because they have taken the money that we, not only they're paying off their mother's debt, now he's applying money and time and effort into them. So now there's more debt that they're accumulating. And it's funny because that's what the young lady also stated in the article. That, and I keep saying the article, please again, if you would like to read this article, it is in the description box. The article is in the description box. She also mentioned that they brainwashed her so bad to the point where she felt like she was out there making money for them. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't getting a dime. And then when it came all boiled down, when she asked for something, they was like, well, we giving you this, we giving you that, we housing, clothing, we feeding you, da 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 da. So technically, you're in debt. And at that point, I thought about the music business. It's like, I gave you this, I gave you that, I gave you the money, I gave you the clothes, I gave you the light, gave you the fame, I gave you this, so now you owe me. You're in debt. It's pretty much what the devil does. The devil comes in, he flatters you, he gives you this, he gives you that, he gives you this, now you owe me. Now you owe me what you got.
That's right.
And if you want to listen to a good song, go listen to Damien by DMX. And when I tell you from start to finish in all three parts, he breaks it down to where it's like, bro, you owe me. I gave you this, I gave you that, I gave you this. And the last one he did, he skipped the album. And he made sure he put that in there. Oh, you ain't even give me a shout out on the last album. Like, what's good, bro? Like, I built you. It's like he truly exposed. Right, she was making money for them. Mr. James said, I also have witnessed those more than the kid that I can remember when I was a kid. Or I grew up, sadly, well, many of what would be considered to be place protections, such as child protective services. And that's what I stated earlier, that the young lady said that they catching you. And those that are in child protective services, those that are in foster homes, they coming in your churches, they are in your schools, every place that you feel that a child should be protected, they're not. And I agree with you, Mr. James, because this young lady also said the same thing in the article. It said, in many of these protective services, they are well involved. They seek these positions to be able to protect the network of the people running these pedophilia rings. Mr. James, you're going to get us in trouble today. It said, I know this is a fact because I witnessed it. Within my own eyes, we're involved with the cops, social services, welfare workers, all working to protect each other in order to keep the scheme. This is how the welfare is designed to break up the family and remove the father, so that the system and those who prey on these people have nothing obstructing them from being able to move on these. And just like the young lady and her mother said, they'll catch you in the church, they'll catch you in school, they'll catch you in social services, they'll catch you everywhere people who you know supposed to have your best interest. The police department, think about the young lady they found in a freezer in Chicago. I don't care what nobody say, her mother was involved. Are we still live on Facebook? I mean, on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. We are.
Oh, because I just saw it swirl real quick. That's okay. I'm just making sure. So this, just like the young lady in Chicago, outside Chicago, who they found in a freezer. Her mother was involved. The hotel that she was in was owned by the same people who own the mortuary. And they also own the police department, the building that the police department was in. So everybody was all involved. And even when the cameras, when they showed the stuff on the news, they had 2 timestamps. One news station messed up and ran the wrong cameras. There was a lot of things left out of this little girl's story. The mother owed money to a drug dealer. The brother ran off with drugs. The little girl was a target. The hotel that she was at was known for organ trafficking. The mortuary had been cited and fined by the FBI. And this is after that case. That was one of the cases that Trump called out when he said he wanted to go into Chicago, and they told him that he couldn't come in with the feds. That was one of the cases. It was another case in Chicago, along with the murders that are taking place. A lot of the children that are being murdered in Chicago, their bodies are not being turned over to the parents. Y'all better go do y'all research. Like, this is real. This ain't no joke. They took that little girl. They sold her. Stage number 5 is desensitize. It said the purpose is to disorient the victim, moral compass. The trafficker convinced the victim that they can have a better life. They tell them that their parents don't understand their generation. It said the moral compass is just spinning. So when your child once would say, I would never put that kind of picture on social media, I would never smoke weed, I would never drink alcohol, now all of a sudden it's normal. The moral compass and all the values of which they were raised on was just completely going haywire. It's a manipulation that's so masterful. It is hard to understand how anybody can get this kind of control over your child. When things have reached this point, it's difficult to turn around, but not impossible. Be looking for signs that your child is exposed to or participating in activities that are normally forbidden. If you haven't already attempted intervention with a survivor or support organization, or if you haven't removed the teen from the environment, you're running out of time. Desensitize. They playing on the child. Listen, I don't know how y'all feel about your children. I'll kill you about mine. And I'm saying this live on Facebook and YouTube. I ain't
play no games around here.
Pardon my language, but I ain't fucking around with you. I will kill you about mine. And when I say kill you, I will literally torture you. I will do everything to you that I was taught by the United States government. I will torture you. I will starve you. I will waterboard you. I will torture you for days. I will literally peel your skin from your body. I will kill you very slowly. Everything that I was trained to do, I will do to you. It will not be quick. You will not get a bullet in the head. You will be tortured severely. I know some gay dudes. I will go find them. I will pay them to rape you. I will literally torture you about mine. I am not playing. I'm just being 100. Sorry for the language. Lord, forgive me. But I'm sincere about the gift that you gave me, my children, all 6 of them. I will literally do something to you, mine and my girl's children. I will torture you for days. I will let you die slow in agony, painful. Not playing no games with it. And running up on mine is liable to put hands on you anyway. Steve said, like I said and always will say, we can only teach them values and all that stuff, but it's up to them now. Thus is true. But it's one thing to pray on. It's one thing to teach them morals and values, and it's another thing to be manipulated and prayed against. When a child is, we can teach them everything that they need, Steve. But what they're talking about is how people come in and prey on your children. This is a prey tactic to pull your child away from everything that you taught them, so they can be caught up in sex trafficking. See, it's one thing that if my child, I raised them up the way they're supposed to go, and then they decide they just want to run out here and do whatever they want to do. That's one thing. But it's another thing when you're coming in and you're preying on them. It's another thing when you're lying and you're manipulating to get them and you want to sex traffic them. That's something completely different. And all I'm telling you is, I will make sure you die a slow, painful death. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I don't care how nobody feels about that. And it is one thing. It is one thing for, and Steve did say that yesterday, and I agree with him. It's one thing to raise them up, and then you want to just go out here and act a fool. Then you on your own. I get that. Because guess what? I was raised up the right way, but I chose to go out here and sell drugs. I chose to go out here and traffic guns. I chose to do that. So I got what was coming to me. But I wasn't preyed on. Nobody showed up and said, hey, Steve, I see you going through something. Let's be friends. And then after I befriend you, Steve, then I slowly, hey, you want to hit this, Steve? And then, hey, man, don't listen to your mama. Come on over here with me. And then next thing you know, I got you out here sleeping around with men and pedophiles. Like, I lured you into that. I tricked you. I manipulated you. That's different from being hard-headed and you just, oh, man, Steve, Daddy, I had a baby. That's, you see what I'm saying? Boy, Gov, didn't I raise you better than that? Yes, you did, Steve. That's different. But when they preying on the children, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, man, look here. Boy, you would die a slow death. And I take whatever punishment God is going to give me behind that. I'm just being 100 with you. Last but not least, stage 6, capitalize. It said the purpose is to take your child away from you through brainwashing, coercion, kidnapping, and or the combination of all three. Brainwashing, coercion, and kidnapping, or the combination of all three. Only 1 to 2% are rescued after this step. 1 to 2%. So you telling me out of 79,000 children who have went missing in Texas alone, only 790 have been found. Out of 79,000, only 790 have been found. No more than 1,400 found, rescued, saved. Only 1 to 2%. Now let's move to the East Coast. Baltimore, D.C., Virginia, New Jersey, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Charlotte. And the cities that I've named, since 2009, over 100,000 black girls and boys have went missing. New York, New Jersey, Baltimore, Virginia, D.C., Atlanta, Charlotte, Miami. That's pretty much the whole entire Eastern Seaboard. In the last 10 years, over 100,000 black girls and boys have went missing from sex trafficking. Atlanta is the #1 hub in America for sex trafficking. So what you're telling me is, out of 100,000 children, only 1,000 will be saved. I don't know what that sound like to men. I don't know what that sound like to fathers, but that is a problem. Put the weed down. Stop putting on dresses. Stop following these clowns on BT and go ahead, stand up and be a parent. Because you telling me that out of 100,000 children, I'm only going to find between 100 to 1,000 of them? 100? Like as in 98, 99, 100 compared to? And Mr. James is right. The government is behind this. This is why I tell y'all all the time, why would you depend on the government for something that God gave you the ability to do for yourself? And Mr. James said the time that he's speaking about is in the late 60s and 70s. We are now talking about, that was almost 30-something, that's 40, 50 years ago. It is now in your face At least what Mr. James is talking about, it was under the table. Now it's smack right here in your face. He said the one thing that worked in street justice. The community unity is important, and I agree with Mr. James. The community. Long time ago, I remember, and Mr. James, you can verify, Steve can tell you, Miss Margot, pretty sure everybody can tell you. If you got in trouble outside, your neighbor whooped your behind and took you home. There's no more community. You can't tell my child what to do. I had a little boy up here this morning. The computer don't work. I said, boy, you kick that computer one more time, you sitting here crying like you some little girl, I will snatch your soul. Get up out my chair. Come outside. I said, now stand up. Hold your head up like a man. We don't do that. Hold your shoulders back. Put your arms down by your side. Hold your head up. We don't do that. You ain't here acting like a little girl. I open the door. You look like her? You look like her? You look like her? No. Then why you acting like that? Stand up and be a man. We don't sit here and we don't cry and we don't fuss and we don't catch tantrums because something don't work. You go and you ask for help. That's what men do. Men go to an adult. Excuse me, can you show me how to work this? After that, he gave me a hug, he told me thank you, and he acted like a little boy for the retirement. And I told him, don't you ever let me catch you out here wilding out because the computer don't work. We have to intervene. Too many women are raising children by themselves. This is how our little boys act because they see women, so they think that that's what they're supposed to do. There's no man telling them to stand up and pee. There's no man guiding them. And if this is not a problem for men, then you ain't a man. You're a punk ass and something needs to be done to you. If this doesn't bother you as a father, as a man, then I don't know what to tell you. Steve says street justice works in other countries. No. Street justice, all we need is love. Real love. Firm love. Understanding. And every now and then to pap somebody out. Sometimes papping somebody out works. I'm sorry. Sometimes. Good morning, Miss Vegas. I ain't saying beat people all the time. It's not what, because sometimes some people just need to be talked to. They need to be loved. And Mama Quita has always iterated that. I didn't have to jack the little boy up. I just gave him some tough love and told him that, yo, you are a young man. You're going to grow up one day and be a man, and we don't act like this. I had to reassure him in his mind what men do. We ask for help. We go to adults. We act like we have sense. We don't stand here and whine and cry and throw tantrums. That's not what we do. We go and we ask an adult for help. We go and we seek assistance. So come and show me what the problem is. And if you see me and you have a problem that the computer don't work, come get me. Say, Mr. Anthony, something wrong with the computer. Can you help me? I said, so now come show me what's wrong with the computer. Now so I can help you. So then when I told him, oh, this is the reason why the computer don't work, because this is blocked. They won't let us have it in here. He said, oh, okay, cool. Can I watch something else? Sure.
But see, the problem is not just him as being a boy and not that you were wrong, but that comes from home training, period.
Right.
Boys or girls. Because I'm quick to snatch somebody's child up, boy or girl, when they throw a temper tantrum. No, baby, we don't do that. If you need help, you ask for help. Don't act like an idiot because you out here just because.
Oh, yeah,
No.
and I agree with you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mr. James said we as a people must come together, and we as a people must demand accountability. And I agree with you. And that's what Mama Quita pretty much said. I would snatch you up, male or female. Ms. James said, I don't care what anyone says, these people involved in these networks should get the death penalty. But God say forgive. I'm willing to pray over you. I'm willing to see how much you really love Jesus. And then if you don't at that point, then we can move on to part 2. Then I'll take Mr. James up on his. And then I don't want no death penalty. I don't want you wasting my tax dollars. I don't. We can just take you out back, put a bullet in your head, and call it a day. I ain't trying to feed you, house you, clothe you. I'm not trying to get you no Bob Barker shoes, no Bob Barker drawers, shirts, T-shirts, none of that. Nigga, I ain't even trying to give you a number, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Nope. But take you out back. Pow. Game over. God says not to hurt the little children. He did. He said don't hurt little children. He said that if a man hurts a child, especially a child that is in the womb of a woman, he is to be put to death. These ain't my words. This was written way before I got here. But what I do know is, as men, it is now time for us to stand up as men and be men. They trying to put us in dresses. They trying to turn our little boys to girls. They trying to turn our little girls into boys. It's time for this to stop. It's on TV. It's in the music. It's in the theaters. Last night I was watching the Judge Show. What's that new TV show with the black judge? All Rise. I like the show. Showed a powerful black woman. She was married to a black man. Showed a powerful, strong sister. She handled herself. She was very fair in her courtroom. She believed in bringing true justice, and I was cool. All the way up until this episode last night. In the middle of the episode, this lady ran up on her in the courtroom, was like, you got my husband locked up. I was like, well, in my mind, I'm like, well, what in the hell did your husband do? And I'm trying to figure this out. What did he do? But what pissed me off last night was they had a mass wedding ceremony with nothing but elemental peas. You're telling me you're a Christian-bound woman and a judge, and you're standing here ready to marry a room full of elemental peas. Miss Margot said, good morning, Miss Vegas. She's on YouTube. I was highly pissed. Highly pissed. Wait a minute now. Behind you saying, God we trust. On this same Bible that you about to read vows out of, say that this is an abomination. How in the hell are you standing in here about to marry 40 to 50 elemental peas? I ain't giving y'all no respect. I don't care what. Y'all already took half the damn alphabet in Canada. Because in Canada, they're called the AAAALLMNOVQRPTULAMN. Yeah, they got about, it's 26 letters. They got about 20 in Canada. And I seen that in a lawsuit. And some of them got triple, double letters. I don't know what the hell is an AAA or I really don't give a damn. But I found it to be very disgusting and very a slap in the face to the sanctity of marriage. Mr. James said we can't forgive them, but it's very clear that these people need to appear before the court of God for their judgment. Not the court of the law, but God's court of judgment. Like, let's just go ahead and just wipe this out. But these people are capitalizing off the children. And only 1 to 2% are rescued. And so that is when your child is gone. It is important for parents to know how that this is a long process. Now, for the parents, on the last one, it said know your options for recovery and support. Suggest come up with an action plan to execute if your child disappears. This is sad that you now have to start creating plans if just in case your child disappears. What? We paying insurance for disappearance? I'm confused. I had to now create plans. I remember the only thing that you planned for was tornadoes. You did fire drills with your children. You did home tornado drills. You know, these were the things that you planned for. You know, you plan for vacation. You know, you plan for going back to school. Now I have to plan for my child being snatched off the street. It said introduce yourself to the people and organizations you will need. Establish a code word that your child can use if they want out. They want to hear it now, but it might be remembered when they need it. I am completely lost for words. Here's the website to the organization who the article is about. They're called Child Proof America. It was started by this mother who lost her daughter to child trafficking. And she said that she started this organization so she wouldn't blow her brains out. Because I can't even imagine as a parent
having to go through that.
Have to go through this here.
Knowing your child is alive.
Right. I couldn't even imagine what she's going through or what she would have gone through. But she said she started this once her child disappeared because she needed it, because she was starting to go insane. And to know that your child is out here alive, being trafficked somewhere in this world, snatched off the streets of Atlanta and taken to the streets of Milwaukee somewhere and being sold for sex to pedophiles. I'm not even going to sit here and say that I want to imagine. I can't, and I don't want to imagine what that is like. But for those that have been through this, please, my prayers and goes out to you. You're welcome, Mr. James, because this needs to be brought to an issue. And I thank you for coming in. I asked everybody who's in here, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, hit the like button, hit the share button. Share this, because this needs to get out. This sex trafficking is real. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, sex trafficking is real. This is real. And when I say this is real, this is real. Please like this. Please share this. I don't care what you're on. If you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, please share this, because this needs to get out in these streets. People need to understand that this right here is a real issue. Y'all worrying about somebody occupying a seat. Y'all worrying about to me, the biggest issues in America right now is the state of California, sex trafficking. Because everything that's taking place in the state of California will eventually take place in the entire United States of America. And if you have not been paying attention to California, you're missing the ball.
New York too.
And New York City. Definitely pay attention to New York. New York and California are the testing grounds of everything that is going to eventually take place in America. And if you're not paying attention to California and New York, then you have missed the ball. You have missed it. And Atlanta, and matter of fact, and it's creeping its way to Atlanta.
You have to look at the biggest states and what's going on with them.
Pay attention to California, pay attention to New York, and pay attention to Atlanta.
And Atlanta is not so bad because we are a Southern Belt state, which means it's a little bit harder. Even though we not be as big as a Bible state as we was, we're still a majority Bible state.
Right.
So you got to it's still some things that's hard to get through there, but they're making quick, speedy progress.
Pay attention. California, New York. New York is the breeding and testing grounds for Baal worship, abortion. You can now child sacrifice. You can now abort your baby up into the day you give birth. You can give birth to the baby and still kill it.
That's murder. I don't care what you call it. That's murder.
I don't care if you 2 days pregnant. It's still murder.
It is, but I'm just saying, people will say, oh, well, 2 days is not even a baby or whatever.
Man,
yeah, baby. What do you say when you got a 9-month-old on the table screaming and hollering?
Right. Well, just like the government of Virginia say, we keep it calm, we kill it, and pass it on. New York allows you. California, they're abandoning the Bible. They're allowing heroin to be legal. They're passing out needles. People are actually truly defecating in the middle of the streets. Their homeless rate is sky high. They have diseases that we haven't seen in this planet for hundreds of years. Atlanta is introducing the gay community, the LGBT. This is why AIDS and HIV is at a high rate. That's why Georgia is now considered the #1 state for AIDS and HIV. And it has nothing to do with the straight men and women. It has everything to do with the LMNOPs. And the same thing I just
Well, not only them, because the download folks.
Oh, well, they are now part of that. They are now included. And if you go to Canada, they are the double D letter. They're called the DL. That's where you get the DLL. Right. Everything is all inclusive. I'm sorry, but it is true. And definitely pay attention to Canada, because that is the closest thing that you're going to see. Okay? Canada, California, New York, Atlanta. Pay very close attention. And a teacher thought that I was joking until I had to show her this morning. The city of Atlanta, within another year and a half, is going to introduce the transgender reading in the schools under the mayor we have now.
It's already been introduced on a large scale.
She did it in the park this summer as a test run, and it was very well accepted. It was all in Centennial Park downtown. She had over 10,000 people come out. It was also test ran in another school out here where they had the the transsexual got caught with the heart on while the children was rubbing on his body and he was rolling around on the floor with them rubbing and touching all on him. Y'all, but listen, y'all think this is a joke. Everything that Daniel talked about, everything that Paul talked about, 2 Timothy, 1 Timothy, 2 Thessalonians, is coming to pass. Y'all think this is a joke. You can call me what you want to call me. You can call me a dumpster supporter. You can call me a black hater. You can call me a race hater. But I stand firm on the word of Jesus. And that is the only person that is going to save you through all of this. So I offer you the opportunity at this point to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. I offer you the truth, the way, and the life. I offer you a way out. I offer you a new beginning. I offer you a fresh start. I'm not telling you that it's going to happen in 24 hours. I'm not telling you it's going to happen overnight. Hey, he's still working on me right now. And that has been a 30-year journey. I thank you, Mr. James. I saw that. I appreciate you. You're gonna need, listen, I offer you Jesus Christ to become your Lord and Savior. Because he said you can't serve two masters. You're either gonna love one and hate the other. He spoke of this coming. The son of perdition is on his way. You think that it's a joke, but this is real. You think that I come on here every day and I understand we crack jokes and all of that, but this is real. So I offer you Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Because he is the only way to God. I don't care what Oprah tell you, and I don't care what the fat, ugly white lady tell you. There's only one. Yeah, the fat, ugly white lady that was telling Oprah that there's more than one way to God. That, her, whatever she is. I don't care what they tell you. I'm telling you the truth. It's only one way to the Father, and that's through Christ Jesus. So I offer you Jesus. If you would like to accept Jesus, I will let Mother Quita. I will let Mama Quita lead you off in a prayer. If you truly want to accept Jesus, you can say yes. You don't even have to type it on the screen. You can just say yes to yourself. But I ask you to repeat this prayer, and I go ahead and let Mama Quita lead us into prayer.
Put me out there like that. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay because I want to do this. You're good. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. What? The devil is a lie.
Yes, he is.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Are you serious right now?
Well, we can hear you, though.
There we go. Simple prayer. God, I thank you. I believe that your son, Jesus Christ, was your son and also the Son of Man, who gave his life that we should have everlasting life. He got up on the cross and died for our sins. He was buried and rose again 3 days later, that we can be forgiven. And when we die, we too shall be in heaven. Real simple. If you have said that prayer for the first time, I would encourage you to please find a good Bible-based, truth-speaking church. Get yourself baptized in fire and water, meaning water baptism and fire by the Holy Spirit, and you shall be saved.
And be baptized in the name of Jesus, not the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Bible says to be baptized in the name of Jesus. So if you've been baptized and you've been baptized in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, I would ask that you be rebaptized in the name of Jesus. So that's our time. I thank everybody for coming in. I hope you learned something. I hope you felt something. And I hope that you got something. I hope that you can take something away and you can share this. Again, the full article is in the Epoch Times. This is a very great newspaper. If you want to subscribe, they're all on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you'll see the little short white guy. He's very smart and intelligent. He wears the glasses and he tells you about the Epoch Times. It's a $14.99 subscription for the month. They mail them out to your front door. If you live outside of the state of New York, they mail them to your front door. You also get, with your subscription, you will also get a full-blown package on Trump, and you will also get a Spygate poster that has everything. If you would like to read this article, go ahead, and the description the link is in the YouTube and in the Facebook description. You can click on the link to read the full article of this young lady and her mother. Also, big up to Ivanka Trump, who brought this story to light from the White House, and is also in a full-blown push to end sex trafficking. Can I ask you one? Sure, Steve. And I know it's a delay, so I'll wait. So if you are, definitely, sex trafficking is real. All of this stuff is coming to pass. It is written in the Bible. The Bible hasn't lied yet. And it has a 100% track record. And I don't know what to tell you. But before we go, Steve said he has a question.
Question.
I told you to start with S.
Well, that was real convincing. That was real convincing. What I say?
He said the name. Oh man. In due time. He said the name. That's all he wrote. The name. Steve gonna get this name. He want the name. He gonna get this name. He through hell high water. He gonna get this name. Right? He's not playing no game. I need the name. Steve. You should start a petition. The same way you started the petition for me to not take a day off. Then you should start a petition to see if you can get a name. What I can tell you is, she's not on social media like that. So I doubt you really find her on Facebook. But you can start a petition, because I do have Facebook friends like Mama Kuita and Miss Margot who do know her, but I don't think that they're going to tell your name. We have been sworn to secrecy. But, maybe I might come in and see your petition, and then I might give you a hint or two, or might point you in the right direction. Samantha, Sally, Sue, where's the big reveal? When's the big reveal? June 20th.
When's the big reveal?
Miss Teresa said, when's the big reveal? June 20th.
Wait a minute, Stevie C. I got an S so far. What was it?
One more letter. But the S is not the beginning letter. You just asked me for a letter in her name. So I just gave you a letter that's in her name. It is an S. Okay.
Miss Margot said, "Don't hold your breath, Stevie C."
Oh man, you got an S so far.
Y'all are hilarious.
I might give you a letter on Thursday. I'll give you a letter on Thursday, Stevie. I'll do that for you. I got you. Cause you got an S. You got an S so far. Sally, Samantha, Sarah.
But you just told a man it don't start with an S. Make up your mind.
No, that's what he put on the post. Samantha, Sally, Sarah, Isabella. Right.
Oh.
6 months is a long time. You're I tell you what, it'll be revealed when we're told to make the reveal. He said, Miss Margot, what the hell? He need help. Miss Margot said S is for save your ship, Steve.
Oh, Lord. Miss Margot said, "Don't hold your breath, Stevie C." Miss Teresa said, 6 months is a long time. You would drown.
Wow, Miss Margot said that S is for save your ship, Steve. How you like that petition? You go ahead and make a petition. Somebody probably won't tell you, but we can all point you in a great direction. Now, I don't want you to get frustrated if somebody points you left and somebody else points you right. But you can't start the petition. And I'll give you another letter on Thursday. I can do that for you, Steve. I can give you another letter. But I just don't want you to be confused. But there is a true S in her name, though. I can tell you that. Wait 1 minute. I'm going. He said, wait 1 minute. He go on YouTube. Miss Margot said, "Can I buy a vowel?" I don't even know if she got vowels in her name. Well, she does. How much you willing to spend on that vowel? She said Mrs. has an S. Well, that is absolutely true.
But she's not a Mrs. yet.
But she's not a Mrs. yet. She's still a Miss. Right. It said, where's an S? It's in her name. I'm not going to tell you where it is in her name. It's in her name. She said, where's the S? It's in her name. See, because she spells her name like that. And then that, you know.
It is in her name.
Like that. So, you know, I'm just saying, there is an S.
Really?
Right. She said it's for the Miss. Yeah, that could be true too. You know.
Help me, Margot.
It's that S is for Superwoman. She is. Because to deal with me, you have to be. Yes, it takes a special kind of woman to deal with me.
I testify to that, y'all. It takes a special one for that right now.
It takes a special kind of woman to deal with me. So, yes, Lord. It takes a special kind of woman to deal with me. So, yeah, she is a superwoman. Because, boy, I can be hell sometimes. Boy.
Good luck, Stevie.
Good luck, Stevie. She said, I signed an oath to the secrecy which has an S. Listen. Sign and secrecy has an S. Right. But I got you on Thursday, Stevie Steve. I give you another letter. I guarantee. I got you. Oh man. And the reveal, I don't know when we gonna reveal. What I do know is in due time, when she's ready to show her face, then I'm gonna let her show her face. Stevie Steve said that's what the hell, he can't get any help. Right. I told you to start the petition. There are probably some people out here that might really help you out. You know. Miss Vegas can't help you out.
Steve, pray with me. We can pray together, and then maybe God will help us figure out the reveal thing.
Hey. Don't give Stevie Steve no encouragement. None whatsoever. Stevie Steve said, damn this shit, I'm going to YouTube. I'm going over here to get some backing. I'm going to get some help. I'm going to get some backing. And Steve, Miss Margot said she wanted to buy a vow. So I tell you what. Y'all set up the petition, and I'll come in, and I'll at least give you that vow that you want to buy.
Man, I'm telling you, you might not want a vow because every name has an A-E-I, maybe not an O, maybe not a U.
A-E-I-O-U is all.
Every name has the A-E-I-O. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some. Steve said, what? I was waiting for you on Thursday. You know, showed up. No, you was waiting on Mama Quita to show up. It ain't had nothing to do with me, because I told y'all I wasn't coming. I told y'all I was going to eat. But this Thursday, we will be here. Stevie Steve has three ESs. Right. So Stevie Steve got three. Stevie Steve has 4 E's in his name. So yeah, so Stevie Steve has 1, 2, 3, 4. Stevie Steve has 5 vowels. So I tell you what, I'll help you buy a vowel. Ms. Margot said let's buy a vowel. I'll give you all a vowel on Thursday. I guarantee it. I'll give it to you in the inspirational rant. That works? We good? Everybody good? We good, Miss Vegas? Because Miss Vegas is not telling. You know. So, you know, everybody all up. We all gonna find out real soon. Because I'm trying to figure out who she is myself. I've gotten confused myself. Margot ain't saying nothing.
That's your story.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm gonna give out a vow on Thursday for Stevie Steve. He said it was a 5-minute show. But I got y'all on Thursday. Come back here on Thursday for the Mama Quita Love Series. We'll be back at 10 o'clock, 10 to 12:30. So we love y'all, man. I don't know what Mama Quita is bringing to the table, but please understand it's going to be dope. I don't want y'all to miss it. So y'all make sure that y'all come in, rock out with us. Let's have us a good time. Let's do what we do. And everybody, we'll all be good. And then we going to give Stevie Steve a vow so he don't bust a blood vessel. We gonna help out Stevie Steve. Y'all gonna have to help Stevie Steve out, man. We gonna get Stevie Steve. We got you, Stevie Steve. I got you. So, and Stevie Steve, I'm see you on Thursday. I'm gonna have your vow, but I do want to see what your petition gonna look like. And I know I played this earlier, but since I see Miss Vegas on here, y'all know I got to big up Las Vegas. And if y'all haven't, please go get your copy. Go get your copy of Purpose. I'm not playing. Go get your copy. I'm not playing.
Miss Margot said, can she get a cup for her salad?
Y'all leave Stevie Steve alone. y'all just help Stevie Steve come up with this petition. Because Stevie Steve said he gonna figure this out. So make sure y'all go get y'all copy of Purpose. It's on sale, 99 cents. Miss Vegas is in the building. So we're gonna dedicate this here to Mr. and Mrs. Vegas and to me and my sweetie pie, whoever she may be, that Stevie Steve is trying to figure out. So
hey sis.
So we gonna end on this. I love y'all, man. We'll see y'all back here Thursday, right here on the WakeBake Coffee Morning Show with Mama Queen in the Love Series. So I hope y'all enjoy this song. I love y'all. What you say? Got the song, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Hey, Stevie Steve got his. I just need for everybody else to go get theirs. I counted up the sales.
Oh Lord, that is funny.
There's only been 5. So everybody couldn't have said they got theirs. Because we only sold 5 records so far. Stop playing with me. Go get y'all. So, this here is dedicated to Miss Vegas, Mr. Vegas, Gov and his girl, and Mama Quita and her dude, and Miss Margot, and everybody, Stevie Steve, and who everybody, all the couples and no couples, and those that want to be a couple, and whoever else. So we love y'all, and we gonna promote this record so much that we can make Mama Quita make this the new Love Series theme record, or at least the second one, if we can. So I see y'all, man. Be a blessing to somebody, love somebody, hug somebody, kiss somebody. Be good. Let God use you. I love y'all. Guess what? I'm gone.
Yo, Vegas. You know they say there's no more good men out here, right? I guess we're not that easily impressed.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
So can you be the first lady, stand next to the governor? God's the foundation. That solid love, looking for a nigga. I put away niggerish ways, long with childish things. I'm a grown man. Can you sit at dinners that are correspondence? Know how to place your toes in sands and beaches for a rand. Say understand, my blessings come in the abundance. Know I attain favor. If it's you, I find. I love how you teach through your speech. You walk like a virtuous woman. So baby, can you preach? Does wisdom grace your tongue? Can you stand next to a king? Say nah, I ain't chasing riches. It's wealth I'm leaving, a heritage for our children. Starting it off with wisdom. And all of you getting understanding. Get this, the realest thing I could ever tell you is lean to God's understanding, not your girlfriend's whispering.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
Say, are you in church to find man or to find God? What are you bringing to the table besides that pretty face? What's between your thighs? Your pause has its answers, it contradicts your eyes. Cover girl lie. Are you equally yoked with those you associate? With your girlfriend's drama be defecation we never ate? Say, do you have children? Do you love being a mother? What's the relationship like between you and the father? What's the bond with your parents? Where you see yourself in 5 years? Are you shelter driving, working? Are you moving up in corporate? What's your views on celibacy? Marriage, family, honesty, loyalty, have a sense of humor. Can you answer these? What's your skills in the kitchen that I'm missing? So delicious, make you that woman I'm willing to submit to. Will you submit to me? Would you pray with me? Wait, do you even know what love means?
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God
say love is patient. We don't have to rush this. We can take our time, work at it. God say love is kind and don't envy, boast or be proud. From Mars they can see how this purity gets down. Cause love ain't dishonest and love ain't self-seeking. Are you easily angered? Love, where's your meekness? Are you constantly speaking records of his wrong? Haven't healed from daddy's past, that's why you delight in evil. Say will you rejoice in the truth, especially if I speak it and you know I protect you. Cause God say that's what love do. Love protects, that means I profess, provide, always trust, and always keep hope alive. I'll preserve this love for you, cause love never fails. I love you, baby, sincerely, blessed.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listen to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through emotion, hit God up. See, man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused. Oh, oh.
It's time to get up and get ready. For the hottest morning show in the ATL. It's the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show. Live with Georgia First Black Governor.